What's up, everybody? Jason Allen, jasonallenonline.com. Hope everybody is doing well. So today I just wanted to recommend a book for you if you're struggling to get started doing the things that you need to do to succeed in your business. Those things being reading every day, listening to empowering audio, distilling that down into some kind of content of your own, be it a blog post or a YouTube video or a podcast like this one, so on and so forth. If you're not doing those things and you know that you need to be doing those things, first off, I want to say you're not alone. I spent many years doing this, procrastinating, pushing things back. And second, I want to give you a resource that might help. And it's a book by a man by the name of Steven Pressfield. He is he's a screenwriter in Hollywood. He's written, he wrote The Legend of Bagger Vance. I believe he wrote a couple Batman movies, like comic book movies. Anyway, he's made a lot of money in Hollywood, but he didn't really get off the ground, really get into the business until he was like in his 60s. So he wrote this book called The War of Art. And it's basically about procrastination, fear and procrastination, how you have these dreams and these goals and you keep putting them off and what to do about it. And basically what he says to do in the book, so first off, he gives it a name. He calls it resistance. Anytime you're trying to do something big in life, you have all of this resistance that comes up. And then basically what you need to do is you need to have a schedule. You need to have a ritual that you partake in every single day, and you do it regardless of how you feel, because the bottom line is you're never going to feel like doing the things that you need to do to become successful. But you have to do the things, and you have to do the things daily. You have to be reading every day. You have to be listening to empowering audio every day. You have to be publishing content every single day. That way you become the attractive character and you attract abundance and wealth and freedom into your life. This is the only way to do it. And if you're having a difficult time doing it, start with that book, The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. Listen to it. He calls it resistance. He talks about why you have it. He talks about how if you ignore it, how it could ruin your life. He ruined 2 marriages. Because as you probably already know, if you're listening to this, and I know this personally, if you have these big goals and dreams and you're not working on them every day, you are miserable and you are no fun to be around and you are not a nice person to the people around you. And so it behooves you to get up every day and do what needs to be done to accomplish your dreams. So read that book. It really helped me out. And he talks about in that book how even now, and he's successful now, took him years and years and years till way late in life to become successful because he had all of this resistance. Then he finally got over it. He says every day when he wakes up to write, he still feels that resistance. He says that dragon still comes out, but he knows how to slay it. He knows how to get it. I'm just going to give you a personal anecdote from me. Every single time I log onto my phone, I swear, I procrastinate every morning. I put it off. I go work out. I read. I do all kinds of stuff before it's time to make my content, before it's time to do this. I go jump in the shower, brush my teeth, floss, do all this stuff. Finally, I get back in bed or I sit at my desk where it's time to do my stuff, and I pull up my notes app where I keep all my ideas for all my content ideas on, and I go through those notes, and I go, no, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. No, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. You know, it's just procrastination. I'm just putting it off. I'm putting it off. But I've made a commitment to myself not to do anything else, not to get up and go, not to leave the apartment until I have this done, because I know I have to get this done in order to get the things that I want in my life, and you have to do the same. So I read those notes. I finally decide on a topic. I open my phone because that's where I record off of, is my phone. And instead of going right to the app to record, I'll sit there, I'll open up Twitter, I'll open up my email, I'll open up my text messages, see if anybody texted me, go to the news app, see what's, I'll do all these things, just putting it off. And then finally I have to tell myself, Jason, stop, record. I'll open the app. I'll look at the app. I'll feel anxiety before I push the record button. I will actually feel anxiety, like, oh, what am I going to talk about? I already wrote it down in my notes. It's right there in front of me. So then, eventually, you got to pull the trigger. You got to push that record button. And then I push that record button, and I start talking, and it's difficult at first, but I keep on talking, and eventually it gets to the point where I get long-winded, and I'm rambling, and I need to cut it off. But it's done. So read that book, guys. Steven Pressfield, The War of Art. It will change your life. It will change your business. Head on over to jasonallenonline.com for more resources. Talk to you tomorrow.